Sean, the hospital release date is set. They said I can go home in 3 days. I see. I'll take a day off and pick you up. It's fine. I'll arrange a cab for a wheelchair. Natalie, I'm so sorry. I'll support you until you can walk again. Don't be too hard on yourself. It's my fault too. That's not true. It's my fault for climbing up the stairs while looking at my phone. I lost my balance, which led to you falling down the stairs. Now you're in a wheelchair. It's not like the doctor said I will never walk again. They said I might get better after rehabilitation. You might get better, right? Don't say that. I'm going to do my best. I'm sorry. Also, I'm glad it wasn't someone else. It would have been harder if you had bothered someone else, right? Not really. Your leg. Then, promise me it won't happen again, okay? Next time, an apology won't be enough. Of course I will. I will never walk while on the phone again. I'm so sorry. If you understand, then this conversation is over. Sean, don't get upset and please be cheerful as usual. You're great, Natalie. Don't you hate me? I mean, you're my husband. What's the point? But you won't be able to walk for a while for sure. Even if I'm angry or hate you, my leg won't get better right away. So I'll think with another perspective. I try to be positive and look forward. That's true, but... are we still talking about this? Sorry. Hey, you don't have to take a day off, but instead, can you celebrate? Celebrate my release from the hospital? Sure. I'll buy your cake on my way home. What about dinner? Well, I'll have to cook in my wheelchair, so I don't know if I can cook a lot of things at once. Let's get something delivered. Sure. We'll also have to rearrange the room. I'll be pretty busy today. I get out of hospital. I guess I'll be able to take my mind off the injury. Just let me know and I'll rearrange the furniture in advance. Thank you. But I won't know how things work until I'm actually in a wheelchair. So you can do that when I get back. Yeah, I will take care of it. I'll do whatever I can. Sean, will you buy some soy sauce on your way home? Why me? It's raining today. I don't want to go out in a wheelchair. You can wear a raincoat? You're home every day. You should at least go shopping by yourself. It's just a soy sauce. There's a supermarket on the way home. I don't need dinner tonight. I'll eat out. What? Why would you do that? It's your fault for running out of soy sauce and not stocking up. That may be true, but you don't have to go out to eat just because you don't want to buy soy sauce. That's not the only reason. You're in the way when I go home. In the way? You don't have to say it like that. Your wheelchair is so big. It's intimidating to have it in a house. I don't have a choice. I can't walk. You said you'll try to work. Or were you lying about that? Don't call me a liar. The doctors said there's a chance I'll be able to work. They weren't 100% sure. Besides, I'm still working on rehabilitation. I haven't given up. Everything good for you, huh? You have all kinds of social services because you're disabled. When I have to push your wheelchair when we go out and take care of you at home. even if there's nothing in it for me. Does there need to be anything in it for you? I'm in a wheelchair because of you, Sean. You promised not to tell me that anymore, right? Sorry. But if you say stuff like this, it makes me sad. You were supportive at first, but you're getting colder and colder. I'm trying my best here. Don't tell me you're trying. I don't see the result of you trying. You need to understand the fact that you're a defective woman who is supported by me. Defective? Is that what you think? You can't walk. You can't even go out without me. You can't even buy soy sauce on a rainy day. No more people can just go out. How can you say that, Sean? What? Are you going to blame me again? I'm the one who is supporting you and not divorcing you. Do you want a divorce? Of course I want a divorce. But I swore to both our parents that I would make amends for the rest of my life. I'll take my responsibility. I don't want to be blamed. You're doing this for yourself. That's enough. I don't want to talk to you anymore. You're the one that'll be in my trouble with a divorce, so don't argue with me. Sean, maybe we should talk about our future. Shut up. I'm doing what I'm expected to do. I don't need you to tell me what to do. If you keep complaining, I'll consider divorce. You're disabled. Just shut up. Sean, I need to talk to you. Can you come home early today? I can't. I'm swamped with work and I probably won't be able to come home. Your company doesn't work that much overtime. I know since I used to work in the same industry. You don't know what's going on in the field right now. My father still works in the same industry. Don't compare the workload with your father's generation. We're all busy right now. We can't even have a normal conversation. There's nothing to talk about. I do. Just text me. I'll look at it later. Okay, I'll send it now. Sean, you're having an affair. Huh? What? Do you have proof? There was a letter in your suit. It looks like a note from a woman at work. What? You're doubting me because of that? I'm pretty popular at work. A lot of women ask me out. I said, what hotel do you want to stay at next? You were having an affair, right? I don't know. Maybe someone just wrote it. Besides, a letter like that doesn't prove that I'm cheating. You've been stay out all the time, and now you want to hide it? I don't think I need to hide anything. If I leave you, your life would be over. You're in a wheelchair. You're not young anymore. No one likes to remarry a woman like you. Even if you found out about my affair, you wouldn't be able to divorce me. So that's why you don't have to hide it. Then why don't you just admit about this letter too? You trying to use a letter as proof? You're so desperate, it's funny. What are you trying to achieve? Do you want to be shocked by the fact that I'm having an affair? So you admit that you're having an affair? I'm working for a disabled person like you. I don't think I'll be punished for it. You are such a jerk. Now I understand that you're not the Sean I fell in love with. I hope a scum like you will go to hell. Shut up. It's not great for me for you to leave halfway. I haven't even volunteered to support you until you die. I've told you 1,000 times to be thankful for the fact that I didn't leave you. I have nothing to thank you for. Stop talking. If you ever go against me again, I'll divorce you for real, okay? You're a defective woman in a wheelchair. Shut up and do as I say. You call me a defective a lot. I can walk now. What? You can walk? Yes. I've been able to stand up for a month. Now I can walk normally with help. Stop making up stupid lies. You were in a wheelchair a few days ago. I didn't want you to find out I could walk. I wanted to find all kinds of evidence of the affair first. What? If you find out I could walk again, you would destroy the evidence, wouldn't you? I can't have you suddenly coming home so often. And I would be too much trouble if you flipped on me. You haven't been able to walk for more than 6 months. Can you suddenly learn to walk? It's amazing, isn't it? The doctors were surprised too. Did you really learn to walk? I'm telling you so. If you don't believe me, come home and take a look. True. Alright, I'm going home early today. Also, let's talk about the divorce. No, wait a minute. You can walk now and you're divorcing me? You're leaving me because you don't need my help anymore? Huh? Why should I stay married to someone who's cheating on me? It's a misunderstanding. I was just a little annoyed with you earlier, so I was just going to along with you. I didn't mean to imply that I was admitting to having an affair. Why do you think I'm being quiet all this time? I have more evidence of your infidelity than just a letter. I'm not getting a divorce because I can walk. I've always been planning to get a divorce. Besides, your parents are looking at this test. My parents? What? Why? Because wanted to divorce you, for sure. You can run away now, can't you? My parents are watching as well. You should stop making excuses. If you still have something to say, you better come home today. I won't run or hide. Natalie, please come home. I can't, I'm busy. I have to clean up after the move, and I'm also working from home. I broke up with my lover. I see. So why don't we start over again? I'd like to help with rehab and to help you walk more smoothly. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Have you forgotten how you've been treating me? I know I've been a real jerk. I know it myself. Then how can you ask me to start over? I know it sounds like an excuse, but it's been hard for me too. What? Because of my carelessness, you ended up in a wheelchair, and I blame myself for this whole time. It was hard for me to come home and see you in a wheelchair. I felt trapped. That's why you were verbally abusive and had an affair? You wanted to say that's why you were acting the way you did? I didn't want to do it. But when I talked to you, I couldn't control my emotions. I'm done. Talking with you doesn't help me. I want to file for divorce as soon as possible. If you don't sign by the end of the week, we'll go to court. Wait a minute. I don't want a divorce. Didn't you say you would divorce me if I went against you? That's how you treated me. I didn't mean it. You don't want to divorce me because you're scared my father would say things about you, right? You guys work in the same industry. You don't want him spreading bad rumors about you, right? Plus, your boss is my dad's old colleagues, buddy. It's not like that. Then what? Is it because you don't want to pay alimony for the affair? Or everything? I mean, we have mutual friends who despise you because they know what you did to me. I'm sorry, I truly am. I've been a jerk, I'm so sorry, it won't happen again. So please give me another chance. I think you've had plenty of chances. It's not that I didn't divorce you all the time because I was in a wheelchair. I was worried because I realized that you were getting cold towards me. Even though I was in a wheelchair, I didn't want to be a burden. I wanted to do my best to be accepted as a wife. Natalie, I'm sorry. But your attitude kept getting worse. You didn't even try to hide the affair and instead looked down on me, right? When I was at rock bottom, you were never there for me. There has been plenty of time until my love was gone for you. I was such a jerk. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's too late to apologize now. I don't want to. What's going to happen to me when we get divorced? I can't let people know. Natalie, help me, please. You're the one who had an affair and verbally abused me when I needed you. I don't feel anything for you anymore. It's not only my legs that were hurt. My heart is still broken. If you feel even slightest bit sorry for me, please don't talk to me anymore. A few days after that, my husband sent me the divorce papers. Considering the fact that he did, I think he's feeling a little sorry. But I can't forgive him for his affair and abuse. I think he deserved the divorce. And I was really disappointed in my husband, who behaved so arrogantly, thinking that if I was in a wheelchair, I wouldn't be able to divorce him. I thought he was a man who could understand people's pain, but I guess he wasn't. Of course, when a family member suddenly loses the ability to work, it can be confusing. But I know that's the family I know would still support me. I am sure that even if I had not been in a wheelchair, I would have divorced my husband sooner or later. Apparently, my husband is having a hard time now that my father has spread rumors about him. I also heard that the lover was also a subordinate from his company. His salary was reduced and she was transferred to a different department. It must have been quite humiliating for my husband, who is very proud and cares most about what others think of him. I heard that he resigned from the company within 3 months of the divorce. I don't know what he's doing now, because I have also cut ties with my ex-friends. I don't expect him to ever come back to the same industry again. I have received my alimony and share of the property, so I have nothing more to take from my husband. I am not interested in how my husband will live now, that he is penniless and has lost his job. Since then, I have been taking on freelance work at home from my former employer and others. I have also been getting more jobs through acquaintances and my father's referrals, and now I have no trouble living on my own. I still need a cane to walk, so I'm continuing my rehab. I don't know if I will be able to walk like I used to. I will continue to work hard and not give up. Even if the possibility is low, I believe that I can increase what I can do little by little if I keep working hard. And I tend to have a lot of new happiness for me from now on.